In this video, we are going to see Maxwell's equation 2, which is derived from Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. So it states whenever there are n turns of conducting coil in a closed path which are placed in a time varying magnetic field, an alternating electromotive force get induced in each and every coil. In other words, you can state the electromagnetic force induced in a circuit is equal to the rate of decrease of magnetic flux linkage in the circuit. Mathematically, it is expressed as V is equal to minus d pi by dt, where pi is the scalar magnetic flux. The negative sign indicates the induced EMF always opposes the time varying magnetic flux. Therefore, the scalar magnetic flux can be replaced by pi is equal to surface integral B dot ds. So, substituting this in the previous equation, you will be getting V is equal to minus d by dt double integral B dot ds. And next, the alternating electromotive force is basically a closed path. So, your V will be equal to integral E dot dl. Therefore, the equation becomes integral E dot dl is equal to minus d by dt surface integral B dot ds. So, here we are going to replace B is equal to mu h. Therefore, your equation or expression becomes integral E dot dl is equal to minus mu double integral dou h by dou t into ds, which is nothing but the Maxwell's equation in integral form, which is derived from Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Next, we are going to put it in differential form. So, for that we are going to apply Stokes theorem, which states the closed line integral of any vector field is always equal to the surface integral of the curl of the same vector field. That is, integral dE dot dl is equal to double integral del cross E ds. Substituting this equation in the previous equation, you will be getting a new equation, which is double integral del cross E ds is equal to minus double integral dou b by dou t into ds. Cancelling the surface integral on both the sides, you will be getting a new equation, that is del cross E is equal to minus mu dh by dt, which is nothing but the Maxwell's equation in differential or point form derived from Faraday's. And next comes your Maxwell's third equation. So, Maxwell's third equation, which is derived from electric Gauss law. So, you can state the Maxwell's equation that is based on Gauss law of electrostatic, which state as when a closed surface integral of electric flux density is always equal to the charge enclosed over that surface. That is, double integral d dot ds is equal to q, or volume integral of rho v dv is equal to q. So, combining these two expressions, you will be getting surface integral of d dot dl is equal to volume integral of rho v dv. This is Maxwell's third equation in integral form. So, to find the Maxwell's equation in differential form, we are going to apply divergence theorem. So, divergence theorem states the charge enclosed in a closed surface is given by the volume charge density over that volume. That is, double integral del dot d dot ds is equal to volume integral del dot d dv. So, comparing this equation with the previous equation, you will be getting a new equation, which is volume integral del dot dv is equal to volume integral rho v ds. So, cancelling the volume integral on both the sides, you will be getting del dot d is equal to rho v, which is nothing but the Maxwell's equation 3 in point form or differential form, which is derived or obtained from electric Gauss law. And next is your Maxwell's fourth equation. So, Maxwell's fourth equation based on Gauss law on magnostatic. Okay, I repeat, Maxwell's fourth equation based on Gauss law on magnostatics. So, Gauss law on magnostatic states that a closed surface integral of magnetic flux density is always equal to the total scalar magnetic flux enclosed within that surface of any shape or size lying in any medium. Mathematically expressed as surface integral B dot dl is equal to flux. That is, your flux is equal to 0 and your expression becomes surface integral d dot ds is equal to 0. So this is your Maxwell's equation 4 in integral form. Next, to find it in differential form, we are going to apply Gauss divergence theorem. So Gauss divergence theorem, here the surface integral is going to be converted into volume integral by taking divergence of the same vector. Okay, so that is double integral B dot ds is equal to volume integral del dot B dV. So substituting this in the, or comparing this equation with the previous equation, you will be getting a new thing. Surface integral del dot B dV is equal to 0. So del dot B is equal to 0. That is, the volume of any object or body can never be 0. This is your Maxwell's equation in differential or point form.